David Bell.
Dangerous.
Yeah,
Dangerous.
David Bell back deep for Warren Central. Do not punt it to this young man. He's just too dangerous. One would think PJ will try to angle this one out of bounds.
Bell will do everything he can to catch this football and move it if he can.
Brian Gaffney, long snapper, good snap, and PJ will come here to the near side, and it's going to drop at the 40 and roll out of bounds.
That's a good job.
At the 36-yard line. So, again, he punted the ball away from the very dangerous David Bell. It's a 44-yard punt.
Outstanding.
Caden Curry, long snapper, in there filling in for Gaffney. Curry, a freshman, being called upon to snap, and got that one back to PJ, and he punts it here to the Center Grove sideline out of bounds, allowing no opportunity to return the football. And well done by PJ to get rid of that one quickly.
Yeah, it's going to be done at about the 50-yard, but good job by Buck to get that off. Again, snap was much better that time, at least where he could catch it and got it off and give the defense as good an opportunity as he can.
Loss of 8 yards. PJ Buck will punt for the Trojans. PJ back in the first half, one punt, 40 yards. Inside his 15-yard line. Cam Petty as personal protector. Good snap.
Oh, good punt.
Well done. He's going to let it bounce at the 35.
Oh, that's what you don't want.
He'll pick it up
You want
at
it in
the
your Center
16,
Grove.
and he's tackled inside the 20.
That's about 62, 3 yards right there.
57 yards on the punt.
Boom.
Couple of yards on the return. Well done by the Center Grove special teams. Again, clicking on all cylinders tonight.
Well, Buck not only did a nice job of he hit a great punt, but he hit it down the sideline, which, you know, it makes it so much easier to cover. You're only having to cover about a quarter of the field rather than the entire field kick.
Well, you got to get great protection. The Trojans have had problems with their protection. They've had some bad line calls.
Good
snap, good pocket, good clean pocket. Gets it away, goes to the sideline, down inside the 10, picked up at around the 6, and taken down at around the 22-yard line. All in all, Ted, well done by the Trojans.
Yeah, very good job by Buck. He did a nice job. You can see he feels so much more secure back there, knowing that he's going to get a good snap.
PJ Buck will punt for the Trojans. Now the snap from Gaffney, and that's a boomer.
That's a good one.
Wow, why does he not let that go into the end zone? Drove him all the way back to the 2, and he's chopped down shy of the 15. Raining very hard now here on the west side. Good snap.
Good.
Oh, another beautiful punt. Good hang time. This time the return man's going to let it bounce, and who's down there to down it? Brian Gaffney, your long snapper. He's got great speed, Ted, and he downs it at the 5. Well done, special teams. Way to go, PJ Buck. His best punt of the season because of the moment. It's need a big-time play and a punt there, and that's what the Trojans come up with.
Again, the kicking game was phenomenal. I thought PJ Buck is really back full strength now. He had some whopper punts that were just amazing.
PJ, though, you know, he could tuck and run. He's got some speed. Being at midfield, 4th and 6, we'll see.
Yeah, I don't see that happening, Kevin. I'll be honest.
Nice punt. Good hang time. Going to be taken inside the 15. And I thought Gaffney got blocked in the back. No penalty flag thrown. And number 9, that 3 yards for Petty. So brings up 4th and long, 4th and 4 actually for the Trojans, and we'll see PJ Buck in there to punt for the Trojans. Good snap, good hang time. That's a boomer. Drives the man inside the 20, catches it at the 15-yard line. That is Elliott. He started to go left. Now he comes back to his sideline. 49 yards on the punt by Buck. Coach talked about him in the pregame show. He's been battling an ankle sprain, and he said he's pretty much now back 100%. We saw him punt extremely well last week against Ben Davis, and he continues to punt well here tonight against North Central. Second down and 12, and now the ball is fumbled. It was kicked, and it's going to be picked up. And
wow, it's a good thing that guy made the
P.J. Buck, your punter, also a wide receiver, senior out there, made the tackle. Otherwise, he might go for 6. P.J. inside his own 15. Brian Gaffney, long snapper. Oh, wow, beautiful punt. Boomed it all the way inside the 30, back to the 28-yard line. The return man runs into his own man and finally chased down from behind by the freshman Curry and tackled at the 40-yard line. Well done by Curry, and also a beautiful punt by P.J. Buck. Say, Ted, I did one game with Coach Dolahan, the great Dolahan, right?
Oh, yeah.
And teams would line up, and he would call the play before the ball, before the ball was even snapped.
I've listened to him on the way home from game.
And we see the captains at midfield. Again, senior night for Lawrence North, so all the seniors on the field. We're about ready to get this MIC contest underway. Coach Moore against the disciple, if you will. Coach Mallory, an assistant under Coach Moore for many years. Coach Moore perfect against Coach Mallory as head coach of the Wildcats at Lawrence North, 6-0. I believe this is P.J. Buck, not Luke Eckert. P.J. Buck to kick the field goal. Obviously punter, but also a kicker, and he puts it through. Well done, P.J. Buck.
Number 11, P.J. Buck. He got a lot of foot too. I mean, that was boom through there. Haven't seen much action the last 2 or 3 games. Oh, this is the fake. Oh, they got it. My God.
Cam Petty, the tight end, down the
He's
sideline.
Touchdown again.
2 touchdowns tonight for Cam Petty. And you heard Coach Moore say in the pregame show, we're going to open it up tonight.
Well, he said, we're going to open it up. He says, you got nothing to lose. He said, it's not a conference game. I said, you know, other than it's 2 very good football teams. But, I mean, right there, that's something you don't see very often from Eric Moore.
Steele on the sideline. Well-deserved rest for him on a couple of plays. They fake the handoff to Matheson. Moore throws a strike for a completed pass to number 11, P.J. Buck.
A nice job by P.J. Buck. And so they're a team that's made to play in any type of condition. Oh, good punt there.
Good.
Really good one.
Good hang. Drives him all the way back inside the 35, and Brian Gaffney takes him down. And last report, Elliott, the running back for Warren Central on senior night, 431 yards rushing, 6 touchdowns, 40 receiving yards, and 1 receiving touchdown.
Another great kick by Buck. Wow, what a kick. It goes out of bounds at this 4-yard line.
Well done.
Nice job, number 11, P.J. Buck. Nice job. Doesn't get any better than that right there. Gets the ball to turn over and gets it to bounce out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Hello.
P.J. Buck will punt it away for the Trojans. P.J. averaging 35.2 on the season. Drops that one inside the 25.
Nice coverage.
Snap from Gaffney.
Good kick into the wind. Good kick.
And takes a favorable Center Grove roll.
Excellent right there.
To the 14-yard line, 48 yards for P.J. Buck. Well done, P.J.
Into the wind. I mean, and it's a stiff wind. That is an outstanding kick.
High snap from Gaffney. What a boomer by P.J. Buck. 48 yards on his first punt back in the first quarter. His last punt here in the second quarter, 44 yards. Let's see if he can get a hold of a good one here. Oh, my. Good hang time. All the way back to the 9-yard line, and the Trojans had him bottled up, and he gets out of it. Returned a touchdown last week against North Central. Again, in week 1, that's a boomer.
Huge punt.
Penalty it to him, though, and he's going to have plenty of space to work with going from the 9. And they do take him down at around the 15, 16-yard line.
Great punt. Wow.
Great coverage by the Trojans. 53 yards on the punt.
Buck has done an outstanding job as a punter. I mean, watch him kick this. He gets it to turn over, spiral, turns over. I mean, that's about a 60-yard kick in the air.
And here we go.
Well, it came out of nowhere, and it came quickly. Like you see it right there. Buck is the one who kicks it, and you can see Gaffney had it right there. Or
Petty.
Petty, 19.